What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the HallBall Podcast. This is episode 4, back with my two boys, Big Ty, Mateo, and we're here to talk about the NBA. Now, not a lot is going on still in a off-season mode, but we do have quite a little schedule here for our episode. Probably our most put-together episode out of the 4 so far, in terms of actually writing a schedule. If you haven't noticed, I pretty much spitball most of everything here. So we're going to talk about the Summer League because I've been trying to get these boys to watch some Summer League. Some of these players were getting first look. I know it's not NBA comp yet, but it's a lot of people that are touted NBA comp. There are people that are in the league, people that are entering the league. It's a lot that's there, and there is some sightings for some players here. I have some stats I wrote down. I before you got here, Ty, I was watching a guy named Keontae George from the Jazz with Matt. And I'm like, this guy kind of got 9 assists. Scoring is good. Scoring is good in that Jazz offense, but they have Sexton and Clarkson. They don't really have a distributor. But
this was in the last couple of games of Summer League?
Yeah. So he got 33 and 9.
And that was their first round pick this year?
16th overall? Okay. Yeah,
so he might get playing time. Okay.
Right? And 16th overall, a literal lottery pick, but he looked fucking nasty. And there's just actually a lot to talk about, too. We do have some other NBA news. I put down some topics. I know some of the boys wanted to talk about some things. The Kyrie shoe deal. I just put that as this week's news. We'll talk about that as well. And then we have 2 fun things because in the offseason, we have to kind of just make some stuff up. I wanted to see what the boys' top 5 list for each position would be. So got a Google Doc. We put those down, ready to discuss that. And also, I asked them a very important debate question, and I want to see if they agree with each other or disagree. The boys, that is. I will be mediator today, but I want to participate in the coming future. I'm not going to say what the question is yet. We'll get to it when we get to it. But let's start with the Summer League. Tyler, I know I was trying to convince you to watch any of the Summer League. Did you happen to at least catch a top 10, ESPN top 10 any night?
I definitely did not. I did. I listen to podcasts. I'm a big podcast guy, so I got the recaps.
That I'll say kind of counts. I like what educated people say about.
It's not the same at all.
It's not. But then also you can see something and not have like the knowledge to understand it as much as someone else do. So it depends. It depends.
Yeah. Well, I'm listening to people who at least have listened or watched basketball probably double our years we've been alive. So it's a whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not like we're experts here by any means.
No shot.
So
we'll perform just as well.
Yeah, my takeaway, I really just focused on the top 3 players or the top 3 picks. Sounds like Scoot Henderson's kind of the maybe the low key winner here. Had the best performance so far. He was a stock. It's booming. Wemby, I think he had I don't really think he's a bust at all. I think some people on this chat
he had the bad game 1, and I knew Matt was chomping at the bit to maybe talk about that.
It wasn't even bad. It was just
an inefficient night. It was an inefficient one, to say that.
But yeah, he could have probably stopped shooting the ball for sure. I did see the 2 for 13.
Yeah, it kind of forced it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 7 foot, whatever the fuck. He'll always get his on that end. But yeah, he looked like he was forcing it. It was his first time playing in that environment. It was crazy. And he's already shut down.
And no one's doing him any favors in those games. It's not like that's a professional environment where they have a plan and you're paid to do said plan. All of those guys are trying to make their contract or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be fine. Now, if he, I'd be most worried about him getting injured, honestly. That'd be my biggest concern, and you could say that about anyone.
Yeah.
But and then Brandon Miller, he kind of seems the most lukewarm. I'm not saying he's gonna be bad either, but I don't know.
A rough start, and you hate to see it in the summer league. He just looks. There are some people that are like such big athletes, but then they get into the NBA, and then you just see him play a little timid because obviously first year in, and they see everyone as their peers. They're not ready to take the step yet. Brendan Miller seems like one of those guys where he's just like getting used to the lights right now. I still think he's like a physical freak, and like when he gets he has like an ability with just his like physical attributes that a lot of other players can't. No one can shoot over like him. He has such a big wingspan at like 6'8" with a 7'2". Like he has the gift of the limbs, but we'll see how he goes moving on. At least he'll play more games. If he had these duds and then cut it like Vic, I would have been like maybe a little more scared. Scoot looked good, but I mean there's so many. I'll talk to Matt in a second. I'll save mine for last, but Summer League has been kind of a treat for me. Thank you for that analysis, though, Ty.
I do have one more player real quick. And this one's a real tough one. Jabari Smith.
Yes.
Jabari Smith, that man is lighting up Summer League. 38 points one game. Again, the competition's not the same level, but 38 points is 38 points.
No, 100%. And like a very aggressive, which was very the critique of his rookie season of him being very like behind Jalen Green and Sengun and Kevin Porter. He'll just like kind of just like let them do them too much, but he's got to remember he's the top 5 pick himself. Top 3, I think.
Yeah, he was top 3 last 2 years ago.
Yeah, not this draft, the last draft.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, people were giving him like, why are you even playing in this? You're like, it's my second year. I saw Sadiq Bey playing in the Summer League.
Right. Yeah, if you're saying you're too good for Summer League, like, okay, Ben Simmons, come on.
Brother, why is he catching a stray right now?
All right, Matt, we talk too much. Go ahead.
All right, so what?
All right, yeah. So, Matt, have you watched any Summer League?
No. But I look at the scores every night, and I saw Wemby just dunk it up out there.
Admitting he didn't watch, but he looked for the box score. That's hater energy.
Did you look at the other box score where he played well?
No. Why would I look there? It doesn't fit my narrative. Why would I look?
Oh.
That is honesty, though. This
is some investigative journalism, right there,
That's Skip Bayless shit right there.
I just think it's funny that they're comparing him to LeBron, and then he went out there and said he didn't.
Who said that,
bro? He's just a number 1 pick, man.
And he went out there and said he didn't know what he was doing.
He
did say that. It's his first game.
He didn't. One thing that I'm kind of picking up on.
There's not much structure in a Summer League team, guys. There's obviously
they don't even have like their playbook finalized.
They don't even have their real coach.
I'm just saying, there's one thing that I just don't really get from him, and it's like that drive to like be like a force. And I don't really see. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm here.
A little bit. Maybe he was a little timid. Maybe I'll give you that.
But I mean, I just don't see it. I mean,
we just saw a 2-time MVP and Finals MVP literally just tell you he cannot wait to not play basketball anymore and go home and watch his horses. Everyone used to love the Mamba mentality. That's like, I only care about the game. Nothing is more important. But then, like, Jokic does not give a rat's ass. It's literally his 9 to 5.
Well, it's so weird, though. It's weird.
I know that some people can take that as weakness. I feel like there's a degree, like, you have to care about your career somewhat. Like you can't just be like giving half effort, obviously. I think obviously he still needs to try, and we don't know what his rookie year is yet. I don't know if he's lazy or not yet. But
I think this guy obviously cares. If he wasn't doing Summer League, he wanted to go play international basketball for France.
Yeah,
like Ben Simmons doesn't even do that. I'm sorry to keep bringing
it up. Oh my God!
But this guy likes basketball. Is my point. I
I don't see it.
Maybe he should play more like, a more intimidating Shaq kind of game. But he probably needs to put some weight on before he's going to play like that.
I just think it's corny. I mean, the whole like Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jokic thing is where they just like, yeah, this isn't even top 5 in my life. Yeah, honestly, Dennis, when me and you play basketball together, it got heated.
On that a little bit though. He stayed out in Vegas like for a week partying, so he embraced it.
Jokic.
Who?
Jokic.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
no. So you're saying when we played basketball, it got heated, Matt? Like I've seen Jokic literally like body check someone. He'll get heated. He'll get heated too.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, even on like a recreational scale, it's.
You don't think he has that? You think you need to have that dog in you, essentially? I don't think you need that dog as much as it's advertised in the NBA because Kobe.
He did have that dog in the second game he played too, which you did not look at.
By the way, which is like a phenomenal game, like 28. I think
it was 27 points,
double-digit boards. Yeah, whatever. Don't know the stat line off the top of my head, but. Great line.
I know we got 27, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch him closely, in the regular season, see what that's about. But
in episode 2, I put my stamp that he's gonna lead them to the playoffs, so I will as well.
I gotta see what it's. I just can't imagine LeBron saying, "I don't know what it was doing out there."
I don't know. He definitely said
LeBron's rookie season. LeBron's rookie season, his like teammates at the time were saying that he was a little overhyped because he was getting called the chosen one and stuff. Like there's just the adversity. You're one of these haters for Vic right now. It's typical.
Yeah, I am.
You're honest, but have you seen anyone else in the summer league? Like have you at least heard?
I've really only seen some of the highlights, to be honest. But I saw Brandon Miller. I think didn't he get that boom on Wemby?
Was that yes, him? Yeah, they played against
each
other.
Or was that
Scoot? Someone hit Wemby in the face his first game. I think it might have been Brandon. But yeah, so Brandon Miller, but he had like a lukewarm first half. Didn't really get picked up until the second. He finished with 18, and they were like, okay, but that's in summer league too.
Yeah,
so we'll see. I have been watching summer league now, not full games as much as I like. The only full games I'm watching are the Nets. I want to see if Clowney, our center, looked any good. Dariq Whitehead got surgery, so he's not playing. Yeah. Anyways, the person I was just talking about earlier, Keontae George for the Jazz, is someone who could have immense opportunity in that Jazz lineup. I don't think Colin Sexton has really marked down that premier point guard role for them yet. He could definitely hop right in there, especially with that sort of playmaking. And what I was seeing from him is like I think he's 6'4", so he's not super small, smaller than a lot of other people on the court, but tough drives, great defense on the perimeter, and splashing threes. He had a 33-point like masterclass, and I love to see that. I was going to bring up Jabari Smith. He was someone who they were making fun of him for being in the summer league, and I'm like, year 2 is such a normal time to be in the summer league.
It's such a weird take. Well, I mean, he was saying like, I just want to get reps. Like, bro, that's what you want to hear from a second-year rookie,
and he did phenomenal. So you're like, thank God you're playing.
Yeah,
it's
they can always shut him down. And he's not like he's not a center. He's probably not going to get hurt. I mean, he could, but that's a less likely issue.
Now here's like I've been watching. So there's some cool players that have played. One of the Thompson twins is shut down. He twisted his ankle game 1. So I think it's the one on Detroit. That's not great. I don't know if you know too much about the Pacers, but Benedict Mathurin. Him last season, a lot of Pacers fans were saying that he's getting limited by the coach and stuff. Like he could be so much better than he's producing for the team. But then the second half he was kind of cold, and even when Tyrese went down, like they'd rather play Buddy Hield over Benedict Mathurin. And to start this summer league, he's averaging 22 points, but it's a very inefficient 22, shooting a ton, not looking good from three. It might be an aggressive take of mine, but maybe it's not. It's not the coach underutilizing him. Maybe he's just like, I don't know, not making the high basketball IQ plays. I've seen some where it's just like kind of like too contested of a shot, not going up soon enough. And yeah, a lot of inefficient scoring from him, but I'm seeing.
I remember having him in fantasy, and he was hit or miss some nights. Yeah.
Even when Tyrese was down, like you thought, are perfect, he could hop right in there, and they're playing like Chris Duarte. You're like, what is going on? But
or TJ McConnell, who is also kind of a good player, but
yeah, scrappy. every white player, he just plays with heart. He plays hustle basketball. That's a dying breed. The hustle.
I mean,
Jaden Ivey is looking good. I love his passing play. Wiseman is not looking bad, but his offense is never the issue with this guy. It's just
like James Wiseman.
Yeah, he's playing in the summer league.
Isn't he he's a third year now, right?
Yeah, but like wasn't year 1 and 2 just like shut down a lot, or that he might be a fourth year. I can't remember actually.
All right.
But I mean, he looks good, but I'm seeing the scoring end, and I'm not. That's never been the issue with him. I used to watch Jahlil Okafor look really good offensively and just be so fucking slow defensively. He's just not in the NBA anymore. Like, yeah, we can get the 14 points somewhere else. So I'm praying that Wiseman breaks out in that Detroit team, but we'll see. I think that's probably the extent of our summer league talk with everyone's what they've seen of summer league so far. But I do advise you, there's a few more weeks of it, boys. Just throw maybe a highlight tape on. Watch Imani Bates for the Cleveland Cavaliers or Grady Dick for the Raptors. See what's going on. Just see what these new players you hear of, what they did.
All right, let me see what pops up on my YouTube feed. We'll see. Maybe I go watch some so far season highlights.
Right?
Tonight.
That's not horrible. All right, boys. Now let's get to the news. Ty, you were the one that wanted to talk about it the most. Kyrie's sneaker deal.
Yeah, can you pull up the specifics of the deal? Was that on the report?
Sure. I'll do that for you. Yes.
So we're all big Kyrie fans here. Obviously, we're all glad that Dallas signed him again and that he is raking in all that money I'm sure he's going to play for.
Are we?
I'm a Kyrie fan, man. But
I'm a Kyrie fan. Are you, Tyler?
Yeah, dude, totally. That's why I want to talk
huge fan.
I'm sure these shoes from China are going to be very well made.
You know, I don't see the money that's involved.
Probably not that much then. Well.
Okay, but Anta.
Anta is the group. I just want to make sure we're all the first ones in line when it comes out.
Oh my God, why did it get so dark in here? First one in line when it comes to what?
When it comes out, we're all gonna get a pair, right?
When Kyrie got cut, from Nike, they had like a flash sale and all this shit. I bought these shorts.
Really?
Look, they're Kyrie shorts. Look, they have all these weird eyes. They're all these like weird eyes. Look.
Oh wow!
No,
we got a real stand.
They had no. It's not a stand. It's a flash sale. But these shorts are.
How much did you pay for them?
$25.
And they were what? $60?
Yeah, they were pretty expensive. But they're Nike. But they're like. They're like.
I mean, yeah, no, the economics of it makes sense. I get.
Oh wait, 25% off or $25?
$25.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, like when they cut him, they had a flash sale to get rid of his shit. I was like, should I buy shoes? So I was like,
dude, I should have bought some shoes.
yeah, honestly. So
Well,
as a Nets fan, I have a love-hate relationship. Obviously, he was being real annoying, but in terms of the basketball player, man,
it's okay. He only ruined the Nets. You know?
he didn't ruin the Nets. He just stunted what I thought would be the greatest years of my life. But that's neither here nor there. Also, we could have won a chip, but he hurt, like, Giannis had to hurt his ankle, so it's not always him.
Loser talk. Loser talk.
Shut up. You're a Wizards fan. You're a Wizards fan.
I will never talk about my Wizards that way.
What do you mean? I would buy his shoes coming out of China. I would buy them.
Oh, my God. When Matt and I were in college, we were talking about buying the ZO2s, the Lonzo shoes.
Dude, actually, bruh, if I had like a full-time job like now, I would have bought them.
Yeah, but don't really give a damn about the Kyrie shoe deal, but I know Tyler wanted to talk about him, get his Kyrie strays out. Porzingis signed an extension with the Celtics, 2 years, $60 million. So that guy's just
$60 million.
Yeah,
it's 3 years, 96 if you count this year, which is kind of crazy. So that's a lot of money for someone who's probably going to get hurt eventually.
Remember when he was good?
He was good last year.
Yeah, no, he was good. We traded at the right time, guys.
You got nice, I promise.
Were we going to pay him $96 million over 3 years? No.
Ja Morant's lawyers cite self-defense in his lawsuit. I'm just saying the title there. We're not going to talk about that anymore. But let's recall, Ja Morant's already missing 25 games this season from flashing on IG Live. Well, aren't you going to give him publicity when talking about your point guards? I don't want to hear it.
Chill.
The NBA approved 2 new rule changes. The flopping rule, and I forget the other one. I should probably know what it is if I'm mentioning it.
That would be good reporting.
Yeah, but I'm a piece of shit, so.
All right, don't worry. The fans, all 20 of them will go up.
You know,
down below.
Our episode got like 50 views, bro.
Oh, really? Nice. I don't check.
Isn't that funny?
That's tough.
That's kind of funny.
If you're watching, shout out to you.
Shout out to fucking you. We'll give you names one day, our fandom name. Don't know the other rule. You'll have to look it up, viewer. I'm too fucking lazy. Anyways, the flopping rule is getting into effect. That's kind of cool. We'll see how that affects the league. The in-season tournament. We were just talking about this prior. I think it's good for the NBA. I think this is awesome. Soccer has done this for years. They have like 4 tournaments in one full soccer season. So I think this is kind of tough. It's added. They count as the regular season games, except for the championship. Don't know why that doesn't count. But they count as your regular season games.
Not everyone would be playing.
You're right. But wouldn't the whatever. I was like, wouldn't people be out in the knockouts? But we'll see how this works.
They were gonna weave like the knockout games, I guess, into the season. There's just gonna be like blank slates, maybe. I don't know. That is kind of strange.
Yeah. We'll look at that later. But how I'll describe it for the viewers right here. It's gonna be World Cup rules. It's gonna be 6 groups of 5 teams each. It will be a group stage point metric where the top team from each group gets out, and then 2 wild cards, which are the 2 best teams that weren't the top of their groups. The groups are already out yet. I don't know how to put shit on the screen, so you'll have to look that up too. But the groups are out. It's gonna be fun, and I think they're playing for a cash prize, which every player, especially if you're like in your rookie deal or anything, like this could actually be like something to work towards. It adds importance to some regular season games that might just have lack of. It might be like a LeBron refs game, whatever the fuck, because I think it's in November. Yeah, it's in November. So I think this is good. What do you guys think about this?
So, I mean, honestly, I think it's cool, but like, I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I think it could boost viewership depending on how the players take it. Like, is LeBron worried about like 4 or 5 games sitting out?
Will LeBron sit out the whole tournament? Like, we don't know.
I mean, like,
What
but
are
I'm
these
I'm
guys
just I'm just I'm just saying, like, because I mean, to bring viewership, you got to bring these big names. So like these
Yeah.
players, like are they have to play and they have to take it serious. But it's like,
Mm-hmm.
is there even like a trophy?
Yeah,
Probably will
they
be.
the NBA Cup.
The NBA Cup?
I love that.
The NBA Cup.
I
You
love
love that?
I mean, that's what soccer, they call it the FA Cup. And that's just like,
That's like
that's like a sponsorship bought them out and they just call it the Emirates Cup, the Carabo Cup, because Carabo
it,
like paid them millions of dollars. So they'll eventually get a
it,
sponsorship. It'll be called something stupid, like the Gatorade Cup.
I mean, it
Starry
honestly
Cup.
kind of it sounds like like if you play FIFA, it sounds like an EA Shield. It's like the lowest tier tournament.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
But I
I
mean,
mean,
it's for money. LeBron, it's like 500K is not gonna be shit for LeBron, but like maybe like like Grady Dick wants to try at it. You're like, I could use
yeah,
that 500K. I'm a fucking lottery pick, and I'm on
but
my
I don't
rookie
know.
deal.
Hopefully it ends up well.
I
I
think it'll be
guess.
fun. I think it'll be fun. All right, I
I
think
don't know.
that's
I
enough.
think it's gonna be kind of. I think it's gonna be kind of gimmicky, to be honest. I'll take the alternative route.
Really?
You know,
None of you fuck with it? All right, we'll see how it plays out. I think it's fun. I know you've not seen an NBA season yet, but soccer season, it's kind of like some of the low end teams could really have fun in that shit too. Like the Wizards might make a run. You don't fucking know.
I hope not.
Why not? Why do you hope not? This does not affect your draft.
We're aiming for the #1 draft pick, my guy.
Bro.
We're talking about
The
8 games.
Nationals just had the #2 pick. You know, we're gonna just run the gambit. All DC teams are gonna go all bad picks.
Wait, the WNBA DC team just won a chip like a year ago or 2 years ago. What do you think about them?
The Liberty.
Who'd you say? Oh,
the WNBA.
women's basketball team.
Yeah.
Well,
Moving on.
I'm personally very honored, but you know, I haven't watched any of that either.
I'm moving on. I'd rather die than hear Tyler talk any more about the WNBA.
Well,
all right. Anyways,
Does that come on TV?
Yes. All right. Anyways, I'm saying we're going on. We're going.
All right.
Next, we're just gonna go with our top 5 lists here.
Whoa! We're forgetting the Zion podcast and how he doesn't diet.
No, he's saying he wants to. He's going to. He's.
What has he been doing?
Well, we know
what has he been doing?
Well, I mean, he's also like he's saying LeBron is the blueprint. Like he isn't saying he didn't diet. He said he's not like it's saying like LeBron spending $3 million on his body every year, which he said he's going to do now.
He's built like Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley's like an NBA Hall of Famer. Like
yeah, no, but I mean,
you meant like now
like
Charles Barkley. Oh, okay.
He's built like current Charles Barkley.
Okay. Zion.
And then all right, that's enough of that. But the last one I had was that the Dame trade is going to take months apparently now. So
yeah, when I wrote down a topic to talk about for the debate and you rejected the Dame one, I'm like, good. I'm like, honestly, me too. I'm annoyed with that because now I think it's just all lies. Now I feel like it's the teams releasing that his agents telling people not to like they're trying to make him look bad for some reason. You're like, all right, it's whatever. Damian Lillard like barely speaks. So I'm like surprised if you'd even have any of that like utter from his mouth, but whatever. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably Miami. I heard Portland just does not like any of the packages Miami has though.
I mean, they don't need Tyler Hero, so I mean that's what it's all based around. Basically.
Yeah, they're like we don't want another guard, and you're not giving us Bam. So what's the point?
Yeah.
And Miami literally only has guards.
The Nets maybe, but I don't know.
Fuck you, bro. I'm gonna watch every Wizards and Nets game so intensely.
Would you get a Dame jersey?
If he were a Net?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it'd either be that or Bridges.
Fair enough. So wait, what did you get? You got KD, Harden, and Kyrie.
Yes, I have Jason Kidd as well. I just wear that. We respect that guy. I should get a Ben Simmons one next. Maybe
Should have gone. Who's the dude who tried to buy his get his salary in Bitcoin? Played on the Wizards and Nets.
Dinwiddie.
Should have gone to Dinwiddie.
Which one? When he wore 8?
Yeah, exactly.
Or 26 Dinwiddie now. I kind of hate 26 Dinwiddie. I'd rather 8.
Yeah, I mean you got to go 8.
Yeah. He switched from the 8 because Kobe died. That's why he doesn't wear 8 anymore.
All right, on that note, top 5.
Top 5s, boys. All right. Do y'all want to go from... I think we'll all just do something a little fun here. We're going to start with point guard, but then I'm going to count down to 3, and I want to hear everyone's number 1 point guard. Who do they think is the best point guard in the fucking league? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Luka from Tyler.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
I don't
do
have
you think...
the list up in front of me, but
Why? Let's get to the why.
Why?
I mean, Luka's just a beast, man. He basically carried Dallas the last few seasons.
To miss the playoffs.
He scored up.
They didn't make the playoffs last year.
That was Kyrie's fault, but okay.
Everything. We're not gonna have Luka for any of that.
I mean, there's a little bit. Maybe he has the ball a little too much. Maybe. But that man has scored over 100 points.
At least when Steph had that shitty team, at least he made the play-in. This guy didn't even make the fucking play-in.
They also got shut down because they wanted the number 10 pick, and then there were some other repercussions involved with that.
Yeah, because they had like the game to stay in the playoffs, and they benched everybody. Like Dallas is a bunch of losers.
No, wait. I think they only benched. Didn't they only bench Luka?
No,
they benched all
everybody. Kyrie, Hardaway. Like they benched everybody.
We can't say Kyrie. He might not want to. He maybe didn't want to.
Kyrie was good for them. He averaged 27 last year.
Okay, so you guys go. So
yes, Luka.
We'll say Curry. We'll say Curry here.
I have Luka at my number 2. So I think we all have. That's not true. Matt, who's your number 2 point guard in the league?
Ja Morant.
He's a real shooter.
He put Ja over Luka.
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. I don't agree with that at all. But I think with everyone else's rankings, I think that makes Steph, if we were to combine our list, are like the HallBall Pod best point guard in the league. Yeah.
Yeah. And Luka would probably still be second.
Yeah, Luka would be second.
You put
Matt's third?
All right, my bad.
Matt's third is Luka. He put Steph, Ja, Luka.
Yeah. And then you and me put Ja third, right?
No, you put Jamal Murray.
Oh, right. I remember this now.
That's a statement.
That man went crazy.
I mean, he looked really good, but
he's looked better than John in every playoff game so far. Really.
Wow.
Because he was dirty.
He was
dirty that one time where they came back from the 3-1.
Yeah, he dropped a 50-pointer in there. I remember. But you put
that's not that crazy of a
you put Jamal Murray on that Grizzly. Like Jamal's never gonna be a number 1 like Ja is. Like Jamal's only good because Jokic has so much gravity. I don't know if I fully agree. I don't have Jamal Murray, which is still insane because he just won a championship. I don't have him in my top 5. Not even in my honorable mentions, which is almost a 7.
See, you're lacking, bro.
I think Jamal Murray is good. I just have so many good players, and I guess you could say you're valuing the regular season over it. But like, I also saw Jamal Murray just like happily be the sometimes the third option in that team, because sometimes it'd be Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter Jr. That team was just really well constructed. Wow. Ja has sharing a backcourt with Dylan Brooks. And Desmond Bane's good. But
what? They were like the 3 seed.
They were
the Grizzlies were the 2 seed.
Okay,
They were
even better.
Last year too, the year before.
Yeah, they were good. So I think I would have Ja. Oh wait, I don't even know my top 5. That's so funny. I was about to argue for Ja right there. My third is De'Aaron Fox. That's
okay.
That's my third.
This one is premature.
No.
That's maybe your Kings
bandwagon. I think that's premature as well.
No, all right. Look at here.
That's
I have the list
fandom.
in front of me, so
That's
I'm just going to
fandom.
say this. No, I think you guys are insane. You both have CP3 over De'Aaron Fox in your guys' lists.
Yeah, I mean, honorable mention's kind of just like a 5-way tie.
Sure, but the fact that Chris Paul in this age is not being the guy who led a team out of a 16-year playoff drought in a 3 seed over the Lakers, over the Clippers, over these huge Western Conference teams, the former champion, the Warriors, who they lost to, but we'll still ignore that. But I mean, that's because Steph Curry had to go like fucking sicko mode, and he does that. It went to Game 7. Like, come on.
That's why he's number 1.
He had a 40-point game, and then he broke his fucking finger in the first round of the playoffs, and still played through it. Well,
injuries are part of the game.
Fuck you, De'Aaron Fox being below fucking Chris Paul on both of your lists, or being in the same.
Honorable mention.
Or yeah, not honorable. So same level as Chris Paul last year.
Yeah.
Horrendous. Now
can you say like each of our picks as we go down?
Yeah. So 3, yours Jamal Murray, mine De'Aaron Fox, his Luka. 4th, mine I put James Harden. Matt put James Harden. You put Ja.
Yeah.
James Harden we have as a point guard. I think you put him actually as a shooting guard, which I completely understand. He's kind of like a point guard.
We can go either way. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're going to, but he plays the point for the Sixers. That's where.
Yeah, I went historical with James Harden. He's been a shooting guard for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. I don't think that's one that's really breaking a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
Led the league in assists last year. I don't think there's very much debate. His lowest average in a while. I think he 21. But James Harden, I don't think it's very hard to debate here. Still had a good season. Embiid had injuries, and Harden still would lead them in the playoffs. I think Harden did have a good year. No hate with how he ended the Nets tenure. Just still a good player. And then all 5 of us put Lillard as our 5th. And I think that's fair.
That speaks for itself, you know. Good player.
I kind of regret that. But who
would you put over Lillard? You better say Fox. Better not say CP3.
I don't really put Lillard up. I mean, he hasn't done really anything.
They went to the Western Finals once.
I think he made it to the second round. I think he did. I don't think he made it.
But maybe last year he got shut down again. So I mean,
yeah, I think
it's hard to say.
Dame is incredible. Yes, you could say he hasn't done anything, but there's so many NBA players who will never win a ring that are so big. Chris Paul is the worst apparently.
Yeah,
that's one of your favorite point guards ever, man.
Yeah, that's my boy.
so what the hell? Yeah, I was thinking about taking Lillard out for either Ja or Trae Young, but I think I'd rather have Lillard than both of them, to be honest.
Trae Young should not be in anyone's top 5.
Yeah, that's an ESPN pick. Right
Why
there.
not?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even say he's not even in my top 5, but Trae Young.
If you put him honorable mention, sure, that's fine.
He's led point guards in points and assists before, and I think he's been in the league 3 years.
Yeah, but he's not a winning basketball player, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I say this all the time.
He's not though.
Why?
He went to that. He's been.
Bro, he feuds with every coach as soon as he has any issues. They're like, why don't you play some
He's had one
defense?
coaching issue so far.
Why don't you play? No, he's done it twice.
Has he fought? I don't think I don't think the first.
They
I'm forgetting
fired when he got drafted the first year. That coach got fired. New one came in. They made the playoffs. That guy got old, got fired because he feuded with Trey.
Yeah, no, but
now they're on
the Trey
one.
feud was that was him. That was him. The second one.
The first one he was not in agreement with either.
No, but that's because they sucked. Is why they fired him too. Like Trey was the only good person on the team with John Collins.
Okay, well, he doesn't play defense. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
We just named Steph Curry as our best point guard in the league.
That is so different. That is so different, though.
They're both bad. They're both
no.
All right, like is Luka good at defense?
Steph can play on the court though. Steph can play on the court.
Is Luka good at defense?
When he wants to be.
No, he's not. You're lying there. Is Harden good at defense? Is Harden good at defense?
But I want you to remember this.
Is Lillard good at defense? None of these guys are good at defense.
Skinny Harden or fat Harden?
I want you to remember this. Remember this when we talk about Rudy Gobert.
Okay, sure. All right, we're taking too much time. Yes, we're taking too much time, but he's saying he plays no defense. None of these fuckers play defense.
All right.
Number one shooting guard. We all had Book. Non-debatable.
I think that's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the only one that all of us had. No, we all had Giannis.
No.
Oh, we'll talk about that too. And Joe. Yeah. All right. So never mind. But consensus, number one shooting guard. I don't think it's hard to say.
Easy.
When they were bad, he was dropping 70. When they built a team around him, they're making NBA Finals and Conference Finals runs. I think Book is the closest thing I've seen to Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna be completely honest. The mid-range, the finishing at the hoop.
He's arguably better than Durant on his own team, which is hard to do.
Wow.
That doesn't happen very often.
That's tough.
Yeah. But I want to talk about this number two.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about your number two.
Okay, I gotta talk to you about your number two.
Yeah.
Can someone read up?
Tyler's is Jaylen Brown.
Which is like
I could see in a universe.
I could see as well. Like he's not in my top 5, but I'm like, fair. I'm like,
okay,
Jaylen Brown is good.
I understand where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with
it. How did you put SGA over any of those? You put SGA over Kyrie?
Yeah.
Wait, your number 2 was Kyrie, Matt?
No. His number 2 is Bradley Beal.
Oh, whoa.
No, he's coming at me right now. His number 2 shooting guard in the league is Bradley Beal.
And your number 2 was?
My number 2 is Shea, SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, Shea, I would take Shea over Bradley Beal.
Yes! That makes so much more.
We just traded that dude for a bunch of, it ended up being good picks, but nonetheless, we traded that dude for some dookie just to get rid of that contract.
Just like 9 million second-round picks and Landry
Oh, he was injured last season too. But
that's not the issue. That's not.
Yeah, man.
Bro, this man had like back-to-back.
No way. We have to keep going. We have to keep going because I have another shooting guard that Matt put here that is egregious.
Way this next one is crazy.
No, it's not the next one. It's the one after. Yeah, so Shea, I put Shea, you put Jaylen Brown, he put Bradley Beal. Third,
I know what you're doing. Let me explain this person before you say his name.
Yeah, sure. Third, I put Donovan Mitchell. Y'all both put Anthony Edwards, which I think is fair. I love that. Why I think Donovan Mitchell is better is because I think he can lead a team better than. I know the Cavs completely pooped themselves, but I saw him
lead a team.
I saw him his rookie year lead the Jazz to win over Russell Westbrook and PG in the first round. Just like Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles.
Did they have
beat OKC?
Yes, they had Rudy Gobert then.
Yes. They had Gobert.
I knew. I just wanted to mention that you didn't mention his name. That's all.
Okay, I'm saying he's not anything on the offensive end.
I'm just saying because he's fucking trash. But anyways,
I don't agree with the Mitchell pick, to be honest. But
why?
I don't either. He can't do anything.
Also,
he can't do anything.
He doesn't lead a team. He's like the number 2 option
behind who? in Cleveland.
He was supposed to be the Jesus
what I'm
to the
saying.
Cavaliers team, and they've ruined it.
No, all
Which
right.
he had
So
to
no,
go-
Wasn't he supposed to be the savior?
they it was his first year, and he dropped 70 this year. I don't know if y'all
So-
remember that.
So this league
Guys,
is
that's
inflated.
not a
Everyone can
normal
drop
thing.
70 now.
Not
Colin
everyone.
Sexton can drop 50 tomorrow.
That's not true. That's not
It's a little
true. No, you should have named someone
Right.
funnier who dropped 40, like Cam Thomas. But like
You get my
that's
point.
but that's 40. I'm talking 70. That's not normal. Like seeing 70 points, not anyone can do that.
If
That
they
is
win
not
that
normal.
game, if they win
I
that
want to
game,
know
Yes, in
how many
overtime.
shots did he take? How many shots?
Oh my God, are we attacking
All
the
right,
70-point
who
game?
cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Donovan Mitchell can't do anything is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Incredible from three, incredible bounce, and he's got the energy. Could the defense be better? Yes, but out of everyone on this list, Devin Booker does not have good defense. Anthony Edwards is known for bad
I was
defense.
gonna say, we can just leave defense off this list. Let's be honest.
Well, Tyler put Drew Holiday, and that's like his
And
main fucking thing.
Someone put Rudy Gobert. Okay, he's out of both of our everyone's
Yeah,
top
all right,
five.
wait, we're gonna keep going, but y'all disagree with Donovan
Anthony
Mitchell?
Edwards. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Matt.
Amazing.
All right. So for my next pick at my number 4 spot for the league.
Hear this,
All right.
Ty.
When I think of a team that I want pure shooters, right? Like I want people
Pure
that
shooter.
don't need the ball off screens. I mean, and that's why mine is I got Clay.
Do you hear that? Klay Thompson.
Are we on number 4?
We're on number 4. Yeah.
4.
We went by Anthony Edwards, who, by the way, great, phenomenal player.
Okay.
I don't think he needs it. He's getting
Okay,
better
no,
every
that's fine.
year.
4
But
is more interesting.
You
Klay,
talked
I
about
think you're very
Klay
wrong.
Thompson. Yes, thank you.
His days are well past.
I don't think he's bad. Look, wait.
Top 10 list, I think that's okay.
In a top 5 list right now, Klay Thompson.
Wait. Let me explain. He didn't play that well this past year, but
Which
look at his. Huh?
Which is what we're basing this on.
Are we only basing this off of last year?
No, I'm saying like top 5 current NBA shooting guards. Like right now.
I got Clay.
Which means the last year would be a heavy
So
influence.
you put Klay over who I put, Paul George.
No, I got Paul George at the small forward.
But he doesn't
Well, that's
play
okay,
small
too.
forward.
That's okay.
Yeah,
too.
sure. All right, fine. But would
I
you
don't
put
like
you put Klay over Shea?
Yeah.
I don't agree at all. This is a bad
Wait. I actually really like Shea. I really like him, but he's got to be on a team that's competing. Yeah, they made the play in, blah blah blah. But I want to see what he can do on a team. Clay already proven himself. Let's be honest.
I don't agree at all. We don't make that's a nowhere street.
No, Klay used to be, right? If we're like talking about like repertoire, great, maybe the best person that's staying in front of his defender. Now this guy just is like a fucking turnstile. He fucking sits still.
We're not talking about defense.
Yes,
no,
we are.
but like this is who he is right now. He's like worse.
Okay, he might be a
not gonna get
cone, but
better.
he might be they might do cone drills on him, but it's fine because he makes up for it. Actually, wait, let me not say that. It's not fine, but he still guards people. Like it's not like he just like is sitting in the corner like
you put
Steph.
Klay over Kyrie.
Okay,
Kyrie's
that's a
not
bad take.
anywhere on this list, right?
You said that's a bad take.
That's a bad take. I ain't gonna lie.
Kyrie anywhere on this list.
But
That's his list, and he goes, "That's a bad take."
I forgot that I left Kyrie off. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Maybe
a
I
good
should
call.
put-
You guys made the right decisions, guys.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. I might replace Kyrie with Clay.
Oh my god.
Looking back,
all right.
but we move.
Goes
You're
hard
done.
for Klay. Goes hard for Klay, and then goes. Actually, this is a bad take.
All right, but Kyrie's my boy, so it's hard.
Mm-hmm. And then 5, I put Anthony Edwards. Matt put Shea, and Tyler put Harden, which is like Harden shooting guard, sure.
Yeah.
I left Jaylen Brown off my list, but you really could put him on there. None of you giving any love to Donovan Mitchell is kind of,
We'll see how he rebounds this year. Maybe next year.
He's been getting flowers for over 8 years and has done nothing with them. We can move.
Are we talking about Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
We're just gonna let that sit.
He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done enough to say he should be top 5 in my mind.
No. Yeah, sure. Tyler put Drew Holiday for 4, by the way, over Harden, PG, and Beal.
That's an easy one. They won a championship.
Drew Holiday is crazy. Okay, Clay is crazy, but Drew Holiday is crazy.
Bro,
I still think the craziest pick is you putting Bradley Beal at 2.
Yes, I agree. Actually, 100%. That's the worst.
That's the worst one. Actually,
if we're talking defense,
debatably Clay 2 at the 4, but also Bradley Beal at the 2 is awesome. We're gonna move on for shooting guard. So
yeah. All right.
Small forward. Tyler and I put Tatum. Matt has held on that LeBron James is the best small forward in the league.
Fandom.
What is wrong with you?
He's just straight up admitting fandom.
Is he paying you?
Huh?
Is he paying you?
No,
like if he said Durant, like maybe
if I was on his payroll, that would be insane. Look, why are we acting like he just didn't go crazy in the playoffs all season?
Because he doesn't play the regular season anymore.
What that mean?
No, all right, bro. Listen, I'm going to be completely honest too. LeBron's not the number 1 on the Lakers. It's AD. It's AD. AD is your scorer.
I'm a fan of the Lakers, but how? AD will never be a number 1.
No, AD is the person you always give the ball to in the early part of the game. It's always AD shooting, and then if he's got it or not, it determines on where he's going. AD has more shots than LeBron consistently in every game. He's your number 1.
Was it AD that played 48 minutes and dropped 40 points in a Game 4 closeout?
All right,
was it AD that has been leading the Lakers for 4 plus 5 years? Was it AD?
Yeah, AD did lead the Lakers in that championship run.
Okay.
He had a game winner.
Was it AD? All right, let me keep my rant going, okay?
No.
Was it AD at all making everything for the Lakers, making moves, doing all this, giving influential trades? No.
So now we're complimenting him for being le GM? Le GM?
He's not a number 1.
All right. I love LeBron James. I'm not going to – you'll never hear me on the other end of a LeBron James fight. But I love – and you've even admitted as soon as you said it, you said fandom, which that's all I need to hear. We could have stopped talking right there.
All right. This is my last comment on it. Look, if you're in a huddle for a last game shot, are you having AD talk you down or are you having LeBron talk you up?
Who cares? Who's taking the shot? AD probably.
AD.
LeBron.
No, it's AD.
No, LeBron's going to go chuck up that far 3.
No, LeBron's going to hit it to Austin Reeves or Dennis Schroeder.
LeBron is literally taking most of the shots.
All right.
And he's gotten fouled.
LeBron James, who, by the way, Tyler and I both have at 3.
Yeah.
We still think LeBron James is still good. But we also think that Jason Tatum is like the future of the small forward position.
Yeah.
All right.
And talk about defense. Jason Tatum does play defense.
Very good defender.
LeBron does too when he decides to.
Yeah. He has the whole old head mentality. LeBron did right to the net this year, man.
All right. Let's move.
We all had KD at 2.
Obvious.
Yeah,
obvious.
KD looked phenomenal for the Nets last year. He went, and he still looks good. They didn't have the depth they needed over there in Phoenix. They weren't going to beat the Nuggets like that. They had the most wins off the Nuggets.
Most importantly, he's not on the Nets anymore.
I miss him. But Michael Bridges is going to be the next Kevin Durant. But we'll see. Anyways, Kevin Durant number 2, not hard to say. LeBron James number 3, not hard to say. Matt put Tatum. So we all have the same top 3. he just flip-flopped
Fair.
Tatum and LeBron.
Matt
And I
is still dumb, but
Still yell at Matt, yes. I put Kawhi Leonard at 4. I know y'all were actually
That's
trading me. I put Kawhi.
now we didn't have a game played minimum here.
I'm
But if we
just
said
wondering who the hell
minimum
that
game
is.
He played in the playoffs last year. Did he not?
Who the hell is that?
Paul George. Shut the fuck up. Paul George is the one who missed time. Kawhi played last year, and Kawhi looked good. Like, Kawhi did look good.
Okay.
Come on, man.
No comment.
None of y'all even have him? Okay. I put Paul George on my shooting guard.
Wait, who did we put?
You put Jimmy Butler.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
And Matt put PG, which is short.
PG is more of a shooting guard, but we'll let it pass.
Yeah. I put PG as my 4th shooting guard, and Kawhi is my 4th small forward.
Bro, don't they run? Who do they have at the 4 and 5 then?
It's definitely not
Zubac.
Neither one of them played the 4.
Zubac and, like, Batum.
And used to be Morris.
I swear they play Paul George at the small forward, Kawhi at the 4, and then they have Zubac at the 5.
So then, who do you think's the point and shooting guard? The point.
I don't know.
The point's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
And then shooting guard was Luke Kennard for a while.
Yeah, he got traded to the Grizzlies.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson's on the Nuggets.
Oh. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure the Clippers picked up like Bones Highland.
No, he went to the Nuggets.
No, he went from the Nuggets.
I don't know who they run at the 2, but I swear they run Kawhi at the 4.
I think they run Batum. I'm not even lying. I think they run Nick Batum.
Batum?
Yes.
All right.
Wondering why the fuck Batum, man. You ever hear that? You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear, I think Paul George is a shooting guard, but I understand why he's top 4 and small forward too. I put Jimmy Butler at 5. Matt put Jimmy Butler at 5. And Himmy Butler is what he put down. And Tyler put Michael Porter Jr., which I hate. I actually do not like.
Yeah,
no, you're actually crazy as hell for that.
Yeah, honestly, he's sucking off the Nuggets crazy in this top 5 list.
You win the championship, you get a boost for the short period.
So Michael Porter Jr. is better than DeMar DeRozan?
Yes. If he's
I don't agree.
I assume y'all in a healthy vacuum that no one's injured, except Kawhi Leonard because he's always
is Michael Porter Jr. better than Brandon Ingram?
Okay, y'all are saying this is not as hot take as Bradley Beal number 2.
Bradley
Beal should not belong in the top 5, let alone
Bradley Beal still
number 2.
We're talking about Michael Porter Jr.
Yo, that man was.
You put Clay at 4. That's these lists.
I mean, Michael Porter
we can move on. If you guys like Michael Porter Jr., NBA champion, whatever.
I could probably name 15 better players than Michael Porter Jr.
You must have said Otto Porter.
Yeah, John, I would like to hear that from you, but we don't.
All right.
but we don't have time.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Let's power forward. Let's go.
Power forward. Giannis, number 1. Done. No discussion. Greek freak. I put Anthony Davis. Tyler put Anthony Davis. The Lakers fan put Karl Anthony Towns over Anthony Davis.
Weird.
I got the big perk
as
number 2.
As a Lakers fan, I don't know why Matt is so out on AD.
Maybe it's because you drafted him.
He is kind of street clothes sometimes.
Maybe
he's still so good.
Okay.
I know. That's why I put him 2. I agree.
He was literally only good on odd games in the playoffs.
You're saying that because of Twitter.
2 on, 2 off.
He looked good for your NBA Finals run.
I'm just saying he would be number 2 if he was available more.
You put Big Purr at 2, who lost in the first round.
Yeah, but hey, them winning that game was more important than the championship.
Where he cried and that was insane. That's funny.
Just go get it.
So we think that's funny. Then Matt put AD at 3. Me and you put Pascal Siakam. I love Pascal Siakam. That guy is very underrated. I was hoping the Nets traded for him at the deadline when the Raptors were selling, but they didn't budge.
They could still sell him.
Mm-hmm.
Could happen.
They just let Fran Fleet go, but I'm pretty sure they kept OG Anunoby. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I don't think he was
Yeah.
any. I think he was still on his first contract.
Yeah, so. For Matt put Jaren Jackson Jr., which I had him at a center, but I understand when Steven Adams was healthy, he was the 4.
J-Jack.
J-Jacks makes sense. I put Evan Mobley, who I gave as an honorable mention. I think I understand that pick. But no love for either of you towards Zion. And again, it's more the injured debate. But when he did play, they were the number 1 seed in the West.
That dude has played like less than 100 games. It's been like almost 4 years now.
Yeah. He's banging porn stars.
Yeah, Mariah Mills has more tweets than...
Which is why I put him in my top 5.
Okay, that argument I can go for.
That's swayed you?
I was
Mariah Mills has more tweets about him than games played. I saw that on Twitter. That's hilarious.
She had to get suspended, bro.
Yeah.
She's insane. I put Cat at my 5. Matt put Jeremy Grant, which is...
What?
I want to throw my headphones.
That's weird, dude.
What's wrong with Jeremy Grant?
He's overpaid. He's not that good. He's a
I think he's a small forward. I don't even know if he's a power forward.
No, I think power forward is fine. I'm not
really sure.
It's a bad pick.
He's nice.
You put Jeremy Grant over Pascal Siakam.
Pascal Siakam has 1 move.
Yeah.
What does Jeremy Grant do? What does Jeremy Grant do?
That man is a bucket everywhere.
Right. I love basketball. I love that basketball is subjective.
All right,
that makes this fun.
Jeremy Grant is pretty cut and dry, not top 5.
Say that.
I believe. All right.
We're gonna move on. I will say, kind of a statement, not too crazy though. Kind of put Paolo Banchero.
I think that man's a bucket. That man is going to keep getting better.
He is.
And if you want to do a LeBron comparison, he's the more closer kind of game, I think.
How is Kuzma even in your top 10 though?
What?
Oh, Kuzma is your power. You put Kuzma as an honorable.
That was
mention.
more of a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. No, obviously no. That's a mid-level guy.
Do you think Jeremy Grant is better than Julius Randle?
Julius Randle.
I would say Julius Randle is better. I would say Julius Randle is like top 7 at least.
That's a hard one.
Is Jeremy Grant better than Porzingis?
Yeah, I got Jeremy Grant over Porzingis.
I don't know.
I love basketball.
It's kind of too different to compare.
Well, I think they're kind of both play the 4 in like an ideal space. Maybe Porzingis.
All right, let's get the centers.
Yeah. Number 1.
Jokic.
Chip.
Enough said. Number 2.
I almost put Embiid 1 just to fuck with you guys.
Yeah, ridiculous. I would not have let that pass.
You knockoff Philly fan. Yeah. That's you.
So Joel Embiid 2. That's also.
Was that everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Glad you guys aren't slandering him like that.
No, I'm not. I still think he's a free throw merchant for someone's like 7 foot and like 260 of pure muscle. Why are you crying so much?
Hey, points are points. Let's move on.
Pussy. Next I put Bam Adebayo. Matt puts a bonus. You put Cat. I don't think that's bad on anyone's parts.
Yeah, I think those are pretty valid.
Yeah, Cat being center, even though like.
Yeah, he doesn't play it as much now. I get that,
mm-hmm. But
in my head, he's still a center.
Like he's a big that does play in the perimeter too. So playing him at the 4 is not crazy. 4 was Tyler put Bam, Matt put Bam, I put Sabonis. All
That's a
normal.
wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, center was kind of easy, honestly.
Yeah,
that was the one where I was like,
I put
first
Jaren
5.
Jackson Jr., Matt put Jaren Allen for 5, and you put Sabonis. That's all kind of dry.
So Jared Allen, I saw that. I don't think he's a top 5 player. I
That's
think
not a wild take though.
I don't
He's
think
pretty,
it's too.
he's
I don't
pretty
think it's
nice.
too crazy. I think if you don't, if
you had Gobert as an honorable mention, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
all the way at the bottom of the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I put Rudy Gobert as the honorable mention. The flack that he gets is almost like people think he does nothing on the offensive end now, and that's not the case.
What does he do in a half-court set besides set screens and roll?
So when Cat missed a lot of time last year, like Gobert was actually having like 20-point games. Like Cat missed a fuck ton of time. I forget why. And Gobert like had to be the number 2 for Anthony Edwards because they didn't really have anyone else. They traded D'Lo. They're like, cool, let's run who'd they trade for? Whatever the fuck. I think Rudy Gobert is overhated. It's not here nor there. And even in a bad season, like in terms of am I gonna put him over Brook Lopez? Yeah. Like Brook Lopez is I know he had that DPOY kind of campaign last year, but like Brook Lopez is not like I wouldn't put him anywhere near a top 5 if I'm thinking of it just like organically. Why can't he be just as useless as like Aiden, who Matt gave us an honorable mention? You put Wemby in number 6 as your honorable mention.
Right,
he hasn't even played a fucking game.
Yeah, but we could. That's not.
But we're not. But we're not. We're gonna give a hard time for me putting Rudy when you put a guy who's not even in the fucking league as your honorable mention.
Okay, how am I getting a hard time? How am I getting a hard time about Ayton? He does almost everything you want out of a center.
I said Rudy is like
he's more of a video game player.
I don't really hate Aiden. What I really do hate is Jeremy Grant in your top 5. But
yeah,
that's.
I mean, the Beal one is still the worst.
Beal it too.
Should we go around real quick? Say who had the worst pick, the worst total draft.
Do you know what's crazy? I know I'm the mediator, so I might have had it affected this. None of you guys had any problems with any of mine. I'll be honest though, I did feel like I played it kind of safe. I didn't really make any too hard statements other than De'Aaron Fox.
How about we just agree that Matt lost? How about that?
Is this even like a losing thing?
You don't need to. It's not a losing thing. But see Bradley Beal at 2.
That's a tough one.
Seeing Clay at 4.
Clay at 4.
Evan Mobley, the power forward. Good, bro. Evan Mobley's not bad.
I respect the younger players.
I'd take Evan Mobley over Jeremy Grant.
Yeah,
over J-Jack?
But J-Jack's I put it on my 5. Yeah, actually, Tyler doesn't have Jaren Jackson Jr. anywhere here.
No, he has him in the honorable mention.
Oh my God! Yeah, wait. So yeah, he puts Evan Mobley over Paolo, Julius Randle, and Jaren Jackson. You know, there is something there that I don't agree with.
How is that not wild?
Because you put Jeremy Grant, and it automatically makes everything point at that.
Jeremy,
but okay,
the Beal one is still like I just can't get over it.
Are we okay? But you might be a hurt Wizards fan though, so we might need to have some.
As a third party, I do think that's crazy too. But like the best thing about basketball, man, is that he could play good next year, and you could be like, "I was right," and I'll be like, "Sure." So,
but Michael Porter Jr. in a top 5 is crazy.
I disagree with that as well, but it's not worse than Jeremy Grant. I'm sorry. All right, I'm not trying to pile on. I'm not trying to pile on. I'm not trying to pile on.
Are we still trying to do this debate? We're kind of at our time.
No, I think we're done. We'll do the debate. Yeah. We'll do the debate for next one. The top 5.
What time are we at?
We're at over an hour now.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. No,
an hour and 10.
Cut this part. Cut this part.
Yeah, I will. But I think that's our top 5. The craziest name on there, like I think the Beal ranking at 2 did get me, but Jeremy Grant, being honest, I still think I could vote as the worst name.
So Matt lost the draft.
It's not a winner or loser.
It's straight opinions. What do you mean? It's subjective.
Yeah. I just think that's the funniest name to see in a top 5 list. But
well, next week you're going down, Matt, in the debate. Hope you're ready.
Yeah. I can't wait to
I've never debated anybody, so hopefully we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna go.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I'm gonna save the debate topic for next week too. So that's all we have for today. Comment what your top 5 is for each position. Let us know who you agree with the most, who you disagree with the most. Are we giving Matt too hard of a time for this Beal, Jeremy Grant, and Klay Thompson picks? Am I not going at Tyler too hard for saying Michael Porter Jr. over Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan? He also put Andrew Wiggins as an honorable mention. Like, this is.
I don't think my list is not that crazy.
You can't count me against for the honorable mention.
Yes, I know, but I do love the name.
If we're playing that game, I have Ben Simmons in the fucking point guard.
Fuck you! No, I even wrote "fuck you" on the sheet. You're just attacking me. You're trying to hurt me, and it was working.
Oh, I thought Tyler wrote that.
I take Ben Simmons number 4 on the power forward over Jeremy Grant.
Oh, okay, that's a wild take.
All right, boys. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about, what you want to see. And, let us know what you thought of the video. All right, that's it for us. And see y'all next Friday.